classmates, are you ready to pray?
Yes, we are.
Let us pray. Thank you for this beautiful day.
Thank you for all your blessings you have given to us. Help us to learn more today. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, please standing so we can come first and everybody sir. Oh! Uy, no! Uy! Bilang ko kayo. Understand grade 5? Yes! And also for grade 6. Do you understand grade 6? Yes! Okay. Micah? Joseph Joy? Lizelle? Rebecca? Orbeta? Ramirez? Tomarlas? Yeah? Figaro? Ranices? Tagadas? Okay, very good. Grade 5, you are all present. And your name? Lizelle? Maravilla? Acha? Quiet everyone. Why are you laughing? Okay, Galiabito? Shenga? Yeray? Betty? Crystal? Ella? Rivera? Miaga? Dinampay? Dahon? Okay? Bad word day. And also, a very good things are all present. So to start our day, we have a classroom norms we have a classroom norms that need to follow. Everyone, please read.
Be kind to your teacher and classmates. Be participative in class. Raise your right hand if you want to answer. Don't talk to your seatmate. Respect the answers of your classmates.
Okay, is it clear to you our classroom rules, class?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. So in grade 5, who among you here can remember our topic last meeting? Yes, Lasha? Do you remember our topic last meeting? Okay, for grade 5, who among you here can remember our topic last meeting?
Teacher!
Yes, Lasha, stand up.
Our topic last meeting is all about how to take care of ourselves.
Yes, very good. Can you give me an example on how to take care of ourselves?
Some examples of taking good care to yourself is first, drink plenty of water, eat healthy foods like fruits and veggies, and also take a bath every day.
Okay, very good, Lasha. That's right. In grade 6, who among you here can remember our topic last meeting? Yes, Reverend, stand up.
Our topic last meeting, we talked about
Taking good care oneself.
Yes, very good. Who can give an example of taking care of oneself? Yes, Eunice.
One example of taking good oneself is eating healthy foods and with clean environment.
Yes, that's right. Thank you, grade 5 and grade 6. You are really understand our topic last meeting. So to proceed or the
Go.
to our proper lesson, may I request grade 5 to read our objective, please. Objective first.
Identify the food that animals eat on land and water habitat. Give examples of animals on land and water habitat. Appreciate the importance of habitat to animals.
Okay, thank you, grade 5. And now in the objectives of grade 6, please read everyone.
Differentiate herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Construct a food chain. Appreciate the importance of each living organism in the food chain.
Okay, thank you, grade 6. And now to proceed our lesson for today, may I request teacher Linus Chen.
Class? Good morning, teacher Linus Jen.
Now class, let's have an activity. It's called Feed Me Mission. All you have to do is help me to feed these animals, and each of you will going to identify the food eaten by each of these following animals. Remember our classroom norms. Raise your right hand if you want to answer. Okay, so the first picture, now I have here a dragonfly. What animals eat a dragonfly?
Teacher.
Okay, Davle, come here. Please come here.
Tiger lang,
Ay,
tiger.
sorry.
Tiger.
Kana.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, it looks like.
So the second picture, the buffalo. What animals eat a buffalo?
Teacher.
Dasha, please come here.
Wag mo karugin.
One, tiger.
Okay, very good. The buffalo eaten by the lion. And the next picture, I have here a snake. What animals eat snakes?
Teacher.
Jazelle, please come here. Okay, very good. The snake eaten by
The eagle.
The next picture is a fish. What animals eat a fish? Ay, Koan, Daot, please come here.
Pwede, siya eagle.
The fish is tao, dapat tao. Okay, very good. The small fish eaten by the
Shark.
So, a very good class. Mission accomplished. Now, before we proceed to our new discussion, let's have an activity first. Okay, now class, before we proceed to our new discussion, let's have an activity first. It's called school trip. You may observe the different living organisms existing in that place, and you may take down your observation based on the following guidelines. Okay, so please go outside first and use your umbrellas. Don't run because it's raining outside. And grade 6, please stand and please go outside silently.
Teacher, I am with.
I see a bird flying in the sky. Teacher, I see trees, green, and roses too.
I think greenery surrounding. Okay, everybody settle down. Okay, so based on the activity we had earlier, what did you observe to the living organism? Okay, now class, based on the activity we had earlier, what did you observe to the living organism you have found?
Teacher,
Okay, Micah?
I have found a bird teacher and the bird is flying all around the street.
Okay, very good. Good observation. What else? Any observation?
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
Go on, Rivera. I found a colony of ants. Okay, very good. Any observation? Yes, Rebecca?
I have observed in the surroundings that it has a lot of animals like chicken, dogs, and at the same time, teacher, I had realized that animals in our surrounding also need food to survive.
Okay, very good observation. All your observation is connected to our new topic to be tackled. Miss Nahinoon, Teacher Hannah.
Good morning, grade 5.
Good morning, Teacher Hannah.
Good morning, grade 6.
Good morning, Teacher Hannah.
Did you enjoy the activity given by teacher Lenny Street?
Yes, teacher.
Do you want another activity?
Yes, teacher.
And now, okay, grade 5, all you have to do is to please stay quiet because I have an activity to be given to grade 6. Am I clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, hi grade 6.
Hello, teacher.
I have here an envelope. Inside the envelope, there are pictures that correspond to different organisms. And all you have to do is to paste the organisms according to their through from eaten to eater. Am I understood?
Yes.
Okay. I will group you into two groups. This will be the group 1, including you, Carlo. Please stay here. And this will be the group 2. Group 1. Group 2. Please answer the activity quietly, okay?
Yes,
Yes, you can start. Hello, grade 5.
Hello, teacher.
I can hear you. Hello, grade 5.
Hello, teacher.
Today, we are going to discuss about the topic, about our topic. And it is all about animals and their habitat. Can you give me an examples of animals that you can see around? Yes, Jean.
There is a dog, teacher.
Very good. Another one. Yes. Yes, a cat. And that animals, what did you observe on where did they live? Okay. What habitat did they belong? Yes?
And they belong in the land, teacher.
Yes, very good. What about you, Lasha? Okay.
Go.
are going to discuss about the animals under habitat is the land habitat. In the land habitat, we can see animals that live in the farms, forest, desert, and tundra. Okay, and I will show you some pictures, and all you have to do is to identify what kind of land habitat is this. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
First, what land habitat is this? Anyone? Yes, Jean.
That kind of habitat is a farm, teacher.
Very good. This picture shows a land habitat that is a farm. What can you see? What animals did you see in? That can you see in the farm? Yes. Cow. Very good. Another one. Lasha.
A pig, teacher.
Yes. Right. Another hand.
A chicken, teacher.
Very good. Another? Yes, Jean. Very good. All animals that you can see in the that you said is an animals that we can see in the farm. Next picture. What land habitat is this? Another hand. Yes. Anna said. Right. Your answer is correct. What animals can you see in the forest?
Teacher,
Yes.
I can see snake in the forest and tiger, lion.
Yes, very good. The animals that you said is the animals that we can see in the forest. What about this picture? Anyone, what picture is this? Yes? Desert. Correct. What animals can we see in the desert? Yes? Camel. Yes, very good. Another hand. I want another hand. Yes, Micah. What animals can we see in the desert? Snake. Correct. What? Another hand?
May naaman. Ratang
Teacher,
snake.
Yes.
a spider, teacher.
Tumatok sa balas. Da.
Teacher,
Correct. Yes. Wolf. Please stand up. Jessa. Yes, Mama.
Owl.
teacher.
Yes. Oh. Yes, we can see wolf in the wild desert. What about Micah?
Scorpion.
Yes, that is right. All the animals that you've said is an example of animals that we can see in the desert. And next, we are going to talk about the water habitat. The water habitat can be sea, lake, and pond. Another, I have pictures also, and all you have to do is to identify what habitat is this. First picture. What is this? Yes, another hand please. Yes, Mary Jane. Please stand up. Yes, that is an example of a sea. What animals that we can see and in the sea? Yes, Jean.
Fish, dolphin.
Yes, fish, dolphin. Another hand.
Seahorse.
Yes, Grandma.
Salt crocodile, teacher.
Salt
Salt
crocodile.
crocodile.
Okay, correct. Another hand, Mary Jane.
Starfish, teacher.
Okay, very good. Another answer, anyone? Yes, Anna said? Jellyfish. Yes, correct. All your answers are all correct. What about this picture?
Uy, teacher, the TV is a bird.
Yes, what is that?
It's a lake, teacher.
Very good, that is a lake. What animals that we can see in a lake? Crocodile. Yes, Mary Jane?
Crocodile, teacher.
Yes, correct. Please stand up if you want to answer. Yes, that is right.
Turtle, teacher, and a snake.
Yes, correct.
Ay, teacher, the catfish.
Okay.
Haluan,
Next.
teacher.
of the animals that you observe are all an example. We can see animals that we can see in the pond. Yes. Get sharp, grade 5. All you have to do is to write an animals that correspond its group for. You write animals that you can see in a farm, in the forest, and in the desert or the tundra. Am I clear?
Yes, teacher.
But before that, I will group you into 2 groups. This will be the group 1, including you, Anacel, and group 2. Please answer quietly. May I call in teacher Lovely to continue the discussion.
Okay, good morning, class. Good morning, teacher.
Lovely.
Princess, are you done with your activity?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, group 1, can you present your activity, please? Good morning, everyone. So, based on our activities, here are the pictures inside the envelope, and it shows a lot of creatures that often connect in our food chain. So, we will first start here from the producer, which is the plants. So, here is the fungus or mushrooms, and it serves as fertilizers to plants. And also, plants are being eaten by grasshoppers. And grasshoppers is herbivores, therefore herbivores eat only plants. And grasshoppers are eaten by frogs. And frog will be eaten by snakes, and then soon the snake will be eaten by the eagle.
Very good.
Next, Procto. Procto.
Teacher, the photos that we get from the envelope are this. The producer here is the carrots eaten by the rat, and the rat will be eaten by the cat, and the cat will be eaten by the fox, and the fox will be eaten by the lion. And when the lion dies, it has fungus when tubo-tubo.
Very good, Ronzo. Okay, your answers are all correct. And today we're going to discuss about. Okay, today we're going to discuss about the food chain. So before we discuss it, we will watch a video first. So, grade 6, please take note all the information you can find in the video, and later on I will be having a
Whoa! I'm no insect, Mr. Frog. Let me go! Hey there! What a lovely morning, isn't it? Well, it indeed is for me. I just got saved. Oops, this reminds me that I got to tell you about the food chain in our ecosystem. Zoom in. A food chain describes how different organisms eat each other for survival. The chain usually starts with a plant and ends with an animal. Just like how you saw the plant being eaten by a caterpillar and how it ended up in the frog's stomach. The food chain comprises of the producers, consumers, and decomposers. Plants are producers. They absorb sunlight, which is readily available, water and other nutrients from the soil, and produce their food through a process called photosynthesis. Plants are the only living being which creates new energy for the other living beings. Consumers. Animals are consumers. This is because they don't produce energy, they just use it up. Animals that eat plants are called primary consumers or herbivores. Animals that eat other animals are called secondary consumers or carnivores. If a carnivore eats another carnivore, it is called a tertiary consumer. Some animals play both roles, eating both plants and animals. They are called omnivores. Decomposers. Bacteria and fungi are decomposers. They are also called detrivores. They eat decaying matter, that is dead plants and animals, and in the process, they break them down and decompose them. When that happens, they release nutrients and mineral salts back into the soil, which then is used by the plants. Trivia time! Humans are at the end of the food chain. They eat both plants and animals that have consumed other forms of energy. A food web is a natural interconnection of different food chains. So, this is me zooming out. Tune in next time for some more fun facts.
Okay, grade 6. From the, what do you see in the video?
In the video, it talks about food chain.
Very good. So what is food chain?
Food chain is a connection between consumers and producers.
Very good. In the video, plants are the producers. When they are called producers?
Teacher.
Then they,
The plants are the producers because they are the one that gives strong energy towards the animals or the predators.
very good. And then, why the animals are called consumers? Okay, Leia.
Some animals called consumers because they are the one who eat the producers.
Very good. And then, what do we call the animal that eats only plants?
Teacher.
Okay, Maravelia?
Herbivore.
Herbivores. Very good. How about the animals that eat animals? Okay, Beatrice?
Carnivores.
Very good. How about the animals that eat both plants and meat? Okay, Ramela?
Omnivores.
Very good. In the video, we have
Three.
in the video it discuss about the decomposers. And what is decomposers? Okay, Leah.
When an animal reach namatay, so the one who will decay yung para magiging decay yung katawan ng isang animal na namatay, the decomposers, which are the bacteria, will decompose the dead animal so that it will make nutrients to the plants.
Okay, very good. Now let's go back to your activity earlier. Okay, group 1, can you point out the herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores in the country stand, and point out also the producers and the consumers.
This here is the plants because plants make their own food, and also plants will provide the producers, which are the grasshopper, frogs, snakes, as well as the eel. And talking to this And then carnivores are frogs, snakes, and eagles. However, there is no omnivores here because there is no human. And if ever a hope doesn't eat plants dramatic.
Okay, very good. Now, Cleo 2, can you point out?
Teacher, our producer there is the carrots, and the consumer, the herbivore there is the rat that will eat the carrots, and the carnivore is the cat, fox, and lion. And the omnivore teacher is also the cat, because a cat eats sometimes grass, and our decomposer there is yung fungus.
Yes, very good. And also, frogs also is omnivores.
Ay, teacher.
Okay. Since you are done with your activity groups, grade 6, please be quiet because I will be checking the work of grade 5. Okay, grade 5, grade 5, group 1, can you listen to your activity? Who is the group 1?
Okay, good morning, classmates. So these are our answers. The animals that we can see in the farm are cow, carabao, chicken, duck, pig, goat, horse, dog, and cat. And the animals we can found in the forest are lion, tiger, snake, spider, frog, eagle, panda, crocodile, leopard, wolf, and rabbit. And the animals we can see in the desert are spider, camel, scorpion, kangaroo, donkey, horse, adder, fox, common street, sun, cat, golden eagle, centipede, and snake. That's all, teacher.
Very good. Group 1. Now let's proceed to the group.
Good morning, classmates. So our task is to list down all the animals that we can see in the sea, lake, and pond. So now these are the animals that we can see in the sea. Those are dolphin, shark, turtle, fish, snake, and whales. In the lake, these are fish, crocodile, and snake. And for the pond, those are frog, fish, and snake. And that's all.
Okay, very good. Group 2. And all your answers are correct. And may I call Teacher Vanessa to give you an assessment?
So,
Good morning, grade 5.
Good morning, teacher.
Okay, to measure your understanding, I have some questions. Class, what is habitat? Rebecca?
Habitat, teacher. This is where the animals live, teacher.
Okay, very good. And who can give me an example of animals that live in a sea?
Teacher,
Tomarlas?
the animals that live in the sea are dolphin, shark, turtle, fish, snake, and whale.
And now, who can give me an example of animals that live in the lake? Another one, please. Batong Ninaw. Okay, very good. And now, what are the animals that live in the pond also? Ati, stand up. Frog, fish, snake. Okay, very good. And now, class, what do you think will happen when the animals, their habitat will destroy? What will happen to the animals when their habitat will destroy?
Teacher, if the habitat of the animals will be destroyed, teacher, they will no longer have a place to live, and also they will be
questions, class?
No.
Okay, please prepare your ball pen silently and I will be going to grade 6. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, grade 6.
Good morning,
teacher. Okay, Lovely, are you okay? Okay. Are you okay also, Mariska? Okay. Class, to measure your understanding, what have you learned or what did you understand our lesson today? Okay, stand up.
I understand that in food chains there are these producers and consumers, and also consumers have different types. There are herbivores who rely on plants, carnivores who eat both consumer, and also there's omnivores who eat both plants and animals.
Okay. What do you call the organism that produce food for other organisms? Leah?
A producer teacher.
Okay, very good. And now, what is omnivores? Betty?
Omnivores teacher is yun po yung mga hayop na kumakain ng both plants and animals.
Okay, very good. What about carnivores? Any hand? Bayonista?
Carnivores po teacher yung kumakain ng hayop.
Okay, very good. And now, class, do you have any questions?
None.
Okay. Kindly prepare your bulletin silently and I will be going to grade 5. Do you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Oh, I have to be open.
Okay, grade 5. So make sure you're understanding. We will have an assessment. Direction. Write the letter of which does not belong to the group. Again, direction. Write the letter of which does not belong to the group. Okay, ate. Get one ang bus. Ate, get one ang bus. Ate, get one ang bus. Ate, get one ang bus. Okay, grade 5. Answer it silently and I will be going to grade 6. Okay, grade 6. To measure your understanding, we will have an assessment. Direction. Put a check if the statement is correct and X if not. Direction. Put a check if the statement is correct and X if not. And if this one ang pass. Okay, bring one ang pass. Ang lovely, give one ang pass. Yes.
Dalag. It is the mudfish. Yung haluan. Munang haluan.
Dalag? Mao?
Ang
Dalag?
Are you done, grade 5? Yes, teacher. Okay, pass your paper to the front. animal. Do you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, 6. Are you done?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, pass your paper to the class, okay? Okay, class, for your assignment, in a long white bond paper, draw a full chain and level it. Again, your assignment, in a long white bond paper, draw a full chain and level it. Do you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, that's all for today, class. Goodbye, class.
Good.